If you're a fan of trivia, then the television show Jeopardy is must watch. Fans of the program were devastated when longtime host Alex Trebek died last month.
In his latest I Have a Story, Greg McQuaid and photographer Cole Pearson introduced us to a Henrico man who met Trebek while realizing one of his dreams.
It's addicting. It's addicting.
Michael Edelstein ignores Instagram, stays off Snapchat, and forgets Facebook.
Just goes on and on and on and on. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing.
His social media platform of choice, Wikipedia.
You know, makes the world so much smaller, gives everyone the chance to, you know, have the opportunity to have all this knowledge.
The doctor from Henrico can spend hours absorbing random facts.
I know all the presidents, I know all the capitals, I know a lot about Shakespeare, but the popular culture is really hard to keep up with. Wow, boy, I haven't looked at this in 20 years. This is my high school yearbook, the Arrowhead. Wow.
The Maryland native has been a self-described trivia buff since he was a teen.
And there's me. Wow, there I am. I haven't seen that picture in a long, long time. But there it is, the It's Academic team. Wow.
Hi, I'm Mac McGarry. Here's the opening scrimmage in the championship game of It's Academic's 14th season. Here we go.
Michael even flexed his mental muscle on the teen quiz show. It's Academic.
1976.
Michael and two classmates would prevail against teams from Washington and Richmond.
It was a big deal for our high school.
Not exactly a football championship, but to this mathlete, it was cafeteria bragging rights nonetheless.
It was collegiate, and we beat them. We beat Collegiate, my little public high school in Silver Spring, Maryland. We took on Collegiate and we beat them. How about that?
Regional trivia television was cool, but it would pale in comparison what was to come a decade later.
Doctor at the University of Pennsylvania Hospital.
So it's just a dream that I always wanted to have a chance to be on Jeopardy.
What are equatorial?
Equatorial, zodiacal, correct.
While studying medicine in Philadelphia, he applied to be a contestant on his favorite show.
Let me see, if just for fun. Jeopardy, Michael Edelstein. I've never done this, believe it or not. 1987.
9 months later, the producers call. The resident hightails it to Hollywood.
Daily double. Should have bet more. Okay, they tell you to bring about 3 or 4 changes of clothes in case you're lucky enough to, you know, win a lot. And here's the $1,000 question.
The lady in the chair. Michael.
What is Cassiopeia?
Yeah.
Michael would compete against 2 others and his nerves, and meet the show's legendary host.
But pretty minimal.
Oh, really?
The first one is the interview with Alex. It was exciting. It was exciting. You get to interact with the producer. You get to interact with Alex Trebek a little bit. So it was really cool. He took off his suit jacket and he took off his tie and he put on this leather jacket that said Jeopardy on the back, and he looked good. I mean, I remember, for some reason I remember that vividly. Yeah, he was a really nice guy. It's very, very interesting. Look at that. I remember the questions.
Michael stayed competitive, but the eventual winner of the Tournament of Champions would edge him in Final Jeopardy.
You know, full disclosure, I came in second. I came in really close, but you know, the person who beat me was this nice guy named Mark. He worked for the State Department. He was better. He deserved it.
Michael's purse, parting gifts aplenty.
So I got a refrigerator freezer, which was very nice. Then you get all of this other stuff. I got Hager slacks. I got neat depilatory cream. I got Hormel chili sauce. I got Niagara spray starch. I mean, and the stuff keeps coming, not all at one time, but just boxes and boxes of it.
Dr. Epstein has enjoyed a successful career in medicine, but he cherishes his brief moment in the spotlight.
You know, over time, you know, it's the experience, and, you know, I look back very fondly.
Michael says while the show will welcome new contestants, the recent passing of Alex Trebek hurts.
You know, I think about it. He was there for 37 years. It's like a good friend, you know, is always there.
Let's go for 1,000, please.
32 years after his episode aired, it's still a topic of conversation at dinner parties.
It's one of those things when you mention it, people are always intrigued and they say, God, tell me about it. You know, what was Alex Trebek like? What was the experience like? How did you get on it?
What is Lake Victoria? You went to the right continent, Africa, and that is the correct response. Lake Victoria is right.
Reliving the past. For this self-avowed Wikipedia-loving trivia buff appearing on Jeopardy, what is a dream come true?
It's funny how, these pivotal points in your life you remember so well. But this is another thing you can kind of remember every little bit. So pivotal, so vivid. It's, it's like it was yesterday.
The last episodes that Alex Trebek recorded will air the week of January 4th. It will be the very last time that fans of Jeopardy, including Dr. Michael Edelstein, will get to see new episodes with the beloved host. For I Have a Story, I'm Greg McQuaid, CBS 6 News.